Hello, welcome in. I'll have you hold that. And what's your name?
Tommy.
Tommy, how old are you?
I am 43.
43. And what do you do?
I am a construction worker. I work at Rose Pavement. I'm a paver operator.
Okay, nice.
Yeah.
And Tommy, what do you look for in a woman?
Just someone real, genuine, no ulterior motives. Just someone that got their stuff together because I got mine.
Okay.
And that's it, pretty much it.
All right, so we did get a couple of popped balloons. So we'll go to a few of these ladies, see what's going on, why they ended up popping, and we'll just go ahead and start right on over here. All right, and if I can have your name and why you ended up popping your balloon.
My name is Rizoma. The reason why I popped your balloon is because I just don't like how you dress as a 40-year-old man. You're not my little brother. I don't want you to dress like my little brother. It's a little weird to me. But you look good, though. I like the, little...
Sometimes it's so taxing, you know, doing these goddamn videos and these commentaries and shit. I'm not gonna stop or anything. Shit. God willing, only the man upstairs, the Most High knows when I will stop doing these fucking commentaries and shit. I've been doing it for a minute and I'm getting quite good at it. Right? We're the only fucking community that does everything fucking backwards and shit. Okay, everything backwards. Alright, now I'm talking about the recent commentary I did about the red balloon popping show. So I understand it's supposed to be a social experiment. I understand that. At least that's what I believe. But it's just so fucking backwards. You got like the motherfucker, it's like the auction block and shit. Okay, and I know they do reverse that shit with women and everything, but it's still the same result for the men and shit. If you watch any of these, balloon popping shows, it's still the same. Man still is up denigrated and, put on the spot and shit. And I'm like, hey, these fucking females are coming to you for your tangibles and your time and shit, your life, time that you're not gonna get back and shit. You're supposed to go to them. Black women think you're supposed to go to them with your hat in your fucking hand and shit, and glad hand them and shit for what some pole. Is that what we're doing and shit? I think not. Okay, so I made the video that I made and shit. Yeah, well, we see how it turned out. It was an epic burn and shit. And I'm not even done, because I know I missed one bitch. Okay, and like Freddy Krueger logic and shit. Don't worry, I'll get you too. Okay, I'll get you too. I'll know misandry is walking free on my fucking page and shit. And I have a problem with a motherfucker going to a female with his hat in his hand and shit. I don't care what he looked like, his swag or anything. A lot of them cited the man's clothing is the reason they popped the balloon and shit. And I'm like, hey, you ain't gonna be thinking about his clothes when it's winter, motherfucker, Like you want tangibles, you want a provider and shit. You want a provider so he can buy himself some drip and shit, whatever the fuck you guys call it these days. Is that what you want? He has the woman had the nerve talk about first impressions and shit when she looked like trash. Her fashion sense was garbage and shit. A couple of them that was running their mouths and shit, they looked like clowns. Okay, all you coming to the table with is your motherfucking donut hole. Okay? There's a lot of donut holes on the planet. Okay, how many times do I gotta tell motherfuckers that, there's a bunch of women on the planet, more women than men, because men were building society and conducting wars and all this bullshit. They was benefiting from it. Okay, ain't no shade on no females in the military or anything and shit. I'm just like telling you, for the longest time, men were out there doing what needed to be done, shaping the world that you lived in and now have crafted to your liking and shit. You have the nerve to expect any kind of motherfucker, with gainful employment and shit, who's not a criminal, to come to you with his hat in his fucking hand, like he need a credit check to talk to his fucking ass and shit. Okay, who the fuck are you, man? You guys need to really change your head and shit. Okay, you need to get off this programming and shit, man. But the whole I am a super soldier, black female supremacy thing, the black identity extremist shit has to go in the trash. Okay? Motherfuckers is waking up. At least I hope they are. And they just take getting other options and shit. What the fuck would you have? I ask all these people that get mad about, what they call it, sexual interracial access and some other bullshit, dating out and shit. What would you have these men do if the bitches don't want them and shit? They only want them when they need them and shit, okay? And he's not supposed to sit on a bench. That's so like fucking like you're telling me that some bitches are taking her time riding a hot carousel and living like a giant infant and shit. It takes precedence of your dreams and your aspirations and how you identify of who you want to become and shit. You try telling that to any black woman on the planet, they'll laugh their ass off and shit. I'm just tired of this entitled misandry. I said, fuck that shit, okay? Any attribute, any physical attribute that you want from a woman can be found in multiple ethnic groups and shit and mixtures thereof and shit, okay? It's just a matter of what you're willing to accept and shit. Every guy that goes on the show is making a Faustian deal to give these women validation they don't deserve, will never deserve, because we know they cannot change, they cannot course correct. It is our job to fix the community by leaving them out of whatever we build. Okay, they can't be a part of any lifetime build. They're not a part of your dreams and shit. They're just an accessory. It's like buying a car and shit. That's how the men were treated. Okay, even when it was roles were reversed, the woman still held precedence over them and shit. They still had to make some kind of impression. She was still allowed to make disparaging comments and tell them why they weren't to her liking and shit. I'm just like, well, fuck it, When are we gonna get a version of that show where every female that's on that motherfucker lined up is butt ass naked with no makeup on, no war paint, no wigs, no nothing? Yeah, I'm sure raw, because I want to tell the lady that's making this fucking show, it's egregious as fuck and you're ignorant and shit because it looks like a fucking auction block. But I appreciate the raw honesty that is shown on the program and shit. But it is an auction block of sorts. That Negroes are willingly choosing to go and be denigrated and shit on the show. Okay? Yeah, tell me to lighten up, right? When you get putting a cheap ass dollar store heels in your ass. Okay? And that's for the white knights and the motherfucking Sims. Because on one of these shows, there was this brother there that looked scared as fuck that they were gonna pop his balloon, and he kept putting the balloon behind his back and shit. And I'm like, hey, the reason you don't belong in line with these other men is because you don't believe in shit. This is a guy that was raised in a shitty matriarchal family and shit because he didn't have no self-determination or anything, or what dare I say, confidence and shit. That a lot of women say that's what they're looking for, man. Confident, strong, masculine man. And keep in mind that nobody with a whole damn head knows what any definition of true masculinity is. For black men, it's unwavering, unyielding sacrifice and shit that's succeeding in spite of them, not because of them, because they don't speak life in anything. All they do is suck everything out like a goddamn energy battery. Right? That's all they do. Suck the energy out of everything and shit, and then expect you to carry them on your back up the hill and shit through the glass ceiling and shit. When you break that glass ceiling, get all that glass on you, cutting your ass and shit, they gonna keep your ass there and kick you down. When you get up there, you stick your head up there, the bitch gonna kick you in the face. Things kind of shrink, right? And you go back and look at any of these balloon fucking episodes and tell me if I'm lying. Okay, tell me if I'm lying about shit. Ain't no fucking way that me or any my son that I'm raising currently is gonna be going walking around with a hat in hand, trying to get a bitch to crack her ass open and shit for a piece of her hole and shit. Okay, your shit that valuable, then how come you can't trade it on the stock market, nigga? Put that shit in a home safe and keep it a buck and shit, okay? Like seriously, Kings, this has been a teachable motherfucking moment in addition to an already epic clapback and shit, okay? So, that being said, keep your head on the swivel, protect your bag, and above all else, especially in this situation and shit. Do not make a fallen, upside down, backwards female the steward of your household, the mother of your goddamn children and shit. You understand? The children are your legacy, man. That can impress upon you. That is the true value of shit that you have and shit. You can decide whether they become a mother or not and shit, okay? I mean, they can open their legs and shit, but you still have to make a cross your head. To that end, your children are your future, okay? Your legacy. SYSDM equals save yourself, black men. All praise to the Most High. And I say assalamu alaikum and shit with all reverence and respect. I am not a Muslim. Not a Muslim man. And I'm here to tell you that you weren't once kings, you are kings now.
The Black Patriarchy. A non-existent group of fictional black male power brokers not discredited, erroneously jailed or outright killed by the minority majority who look the other way as they work tirelessly to shame, oppress, and outright take out the altruistic black female populace of the honorable democratic United States of America. 3K's inset bitches. These evil wealthy members of the black patriarchy are the sole reason for all the ills of the black community, walking, talking, holding down jobs and doing everything up to and including giving their very lives in service to their baby mamas and baby's motherfucking kids. Their motto that strikes fear into the hearts of black women everywhere: bitches ain't shit but hoes and tricks.